I was actively addicted to the heroin for 17 to 20 years. I started snorting it, and then it rapidly increased into shooting. It consumed my life because every day I was chasing the drug. Every day I needed to get high. I am a son. I am a father. I am a child of God. I am someone you know. My name is Ramon Cruz, and I grew up in the Kensington area, Kensington-Fair Hill section of Philadelphia. I had a mother and father that supported me. My father was a father, very disciplined, but he was my best friend. He was my baseball coach. He was everything in the world to me. I think I started using, socialized using, about 22, 23 years old. It was the height of my drug dealing. I was in and out of incarcerations. It was during one of my incarcerations that my father had passed away. When I was in prison, I started using heroin. It made me forget the pain that I was going through. And that's what I was looking for, to mask the pain, the hurt, the depression that I was going through with my father's death. I was 40 years old. I didn't have anything to live for. I didn't have a job. I never had a job. So I didn't know what my life was going to. I couldn't continue to go in and out of prison because that's not the lifestyle that I really wanted. It was my last incarceration. The judge had told me that if he would see me one more time, that I would never see the street again. I would spend the rest of my life in jail. I was past the 3-strike rule as a career criminal. That was a wake-up call. So it was then that I realized that I needed some mental health work. And to get over the depression, the anger, I needed to work on the core of my addiction. Just recently, after 21 years, I went to my father's grave to say thank you, to tell him I love him. And I know that he's proud of me today. It was then when I got discharged that I had chose to go into a recovery house. And it was there that the gentleman that owned it seen something in me. And he offered me a job there after 3 months. And I was the night resident manager. And it was there that I started believing more about myself. And another thing that really helped was I was giving back. I started hearing about the services that the city had provided. And one of the services that the city provided through DBHIDS, which is Department of Behavioral Health and Intellectual Disabilities, is the Certified Peer Specialist training. And in that training, I learned so much about myself. It was such a powerful training. I started learning the different aspects of treatment, of how a person accesses treatment. I'm in my 3rd position in 2 years with DBHIDS. And I'm now a peer initiative specialist. I do a lot of storytelling. I speak at different events and different town halls and different venues, and I tell my story, thinking where I was at and thinking where I'm at today. I never in 1,000 years would think that my life would be like this today. I thought that prison and substance use was going to be the rest of my life. In life, you're going to fail. But it's how you come out of that failure and what you do with it. We learn from our mistakes. And if you learn from your mistakes, that makes you a stronger person.